Koizi did walk away victorious from that, but it went all the way down to a Game 5 post-reset in the Nightmare Series that Koizi won, which was, I believe, Season 3. Pulse is our Season 4 champion, so our Season 3 champion was Koizi, and Koizi was arguably barely able to take that over Henny. So 2EZ's already defeated him. Henny has successfully reset a bracket on him before, and Koizi does not have the comfort and luxury of a bracket to be reset anymore now that he's on the loser side of things. So if Henny plays his cards right, or 2EZ does, they definitely could deal the finishing blow here to Koizi. But, I mean, good fucking luck. We are, yet again, talking about Koizi. We are, of course, getting perhaps a little ahead of ourselves here, though, because we are going to need to find out which of these players is going to be making it through. Yo, is Henny taunting him with the Liu Kang pick for a moment there?
Oh my gosh.
What a troll. Henny is coming out in full force. He's been the only player mercying people tonight, and he also just went ahead and reminded him of that accidental pick that he lost to 3-0 from Blue Link, by the way, over 2EZ. And Henny looking to spin the blade a little extra here as we move into our losers quarterfinals match.
Yes, I mean, I think it works successfully. Like, Henny was able to really threaten that Liu Kang pick and gave the chance to even make 2EZ just hidden select. Like, it gave him that amount of fear. Did end up picking Shang Tsung. What variation did we see earlier? Did we see Warlock, or am I remembering incorrectly?
We saw Warlock from him previously, so Soul Eater is going to be a little different. I'm thinking perhaps it's because he has the smoke parry. That's my favorite move in the arsenal, and we know that Henny likes to throw fans if he's given that distance to do so, so that could absolutely be what's going to happen here. And of course the character still has solid damage. The problem also with Warlock is you can't get that damage in the corner. It's a little bit tougher to get damage in the corner because the ground skulls end up whiffing, but that's not the case of that Ermac lift. Yo, what's going on, Stacy?
Being started by Henny, getting so much damage on chip and on block. No matter what, he can easily run over an opponent. Just from damage right now might just be it.
Oh, that looked glitchy as fuck, but that is Henny taking the game on the round, I should say. Puts himself in the corner, though, and jumps right into the waiting arms of Ermac. Nicely done here. Go ahead and cash it out with another Ermac slam. 210 damage, not bad.
The amount of space being used by Henny even to be able to get that crushing blow, but didn't want to spend just yet. Usually tries to save it towards the end of the round where he can guarantee he will win by using it.
Nice throw tech here. Ooh, he's going to get caught here. The rain kick goes straight in for the uppercut, though, expecting perhaps a breakaway there. Henny instead saving that defensive meter to roll out, give himself a little distance to work with, and now he's got plenty of distance. He gets shoved full screen. Uh-oh. One more hit. Confirm into fatal blow. He tried it! Oh, and then 2EZ. You trying to show me a cutscene? Check this out.
And he tried to go for Henny's own special. Use that fatal blow neutral no matter what, or even just in front of us. It doesn't matter. It has armor. It's going to work. For the interruption, that does a couple of frames to really start the armor and able to connect just before it came out.
All right, nicely done. Ooh, trying to put the smoke parry up, just daring Henny to try to throw something at him. The jump kick, option select into the lift as well. Doesn't come out on block. Yo, and the crushing blow. Forces Henny off that breakaway, but so far, 2EZ looking really solid in round 3.
Using that back to a 0 on block, but you know, 2EZ's not afraid to really test it. Plus frames, ooh, again, just letting him poke out. Henny really makes the mind game so dire. Is where, am I going to poke? Are you going to poke? Am I going to throw? What's going to happen? It's such a mix-up of what Henny uses the character so widely. Yeah, easy combo conversion for 2EZ. Just move connection for him, but fatal blow on the side of the Henny. Also, the anti-air to add on to it in the corner. You are going to die just from chip by itself, and you need to get out just now.
Oh, there it is. He got out. Amplify. No defensive meter to stop this either. 2EZ. Doesn't rip her in half, though. I was expecting her to be torn in half. I don't think 2EZ has brutalities unlocked, though. I think that might be part of the problem here. But 2EZ, nonetheless, is going to find himself on the board first here, and one step closer to being able to double down on that bounty currently looming over Koizi's head.
I have my headset on, but I have the captions, and I just see randomly out of nowhere just 2EZ saying a single word in the game chat. It's like a single word, like hello. That's it. It just pops on my screen.
What? The game has captions for voice chat?
Yeah, have you not turned that on?
I would never turn that on.
Great. Even if you're in a party, it still pops up on your screen.
So you can hear people's vulgar shit talk? Or you can't hear it, you can read it?
I can read it. That's why I do sometimes when I'm in Combat League. If I know you're talking to me, I can look at your message and then maybe come in a game chat and talk to you back.
That sounds awful. That sounds like just brimming with toxicity. And a good way to have vulgarities. Does it censor words? Like.
Yeah, it does censor words. It does censor, yeah.
That seems like a quick way to violate the TOS if you get the right asshole.
Definitely true.
All right, blocks the lift, too far away to get anything out of it, though, as we move now into game 2. Good blocks on the overhead.
Yeah, the one thing about the overhead is you can interrupt it with usually like a down one or something. Most characters can. I don't know about Katana. I just found out Collector can't interrupt with the down one. You know, I started playing Collector myself, so if Crispy wants to tell me how to interrupt that,
I think you can just uppercut it, to be honest. You probably should be able to uppercut it. Yeah, exactly. He'll duck underneath it before the overhead actually approaches him. Maybe get it. I play Noob Saibot, and he can backflip out of it and get a full combo punish, so I eat the low every single time. Oh, it looks like Henny was going for the same idea. You can jump out of that overhead, but you have to get the timing properly, and your character has to have a small enough hurt box in the air. Characters that do flips like Frost, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Noob Saibot, those characters are all really, they tuck up when they do their back and forward jumps. I don't know if Katana is in that. I think Katana actually has like a stupid, weird, floaty looking jump animation, so that might not work. Ooh, called out! Don't touch him! Okay, the air will work. Dude, I love seeing the smoke crushing blow. It never happens, but it should count as a point. It's so cool.
I never really see it in tournament. When I play Dark, it just happens for no reason. Like, I don't expect it to happen so often that I just get hit by it, so it's not fun. On the other end.
He does have that fatal blow. Oh, wow. He drops it. The fatal blow combo not connecting here. A little bit of redemption happening, though, as Henny is still going to get the breakaway. Good blocks on that overhead, too, protecting the cranium. Now, he does have access to the reptile slide, so there's a 50-50 in there. A bold move. Yes, big punish there from Henny. Definitely caught too easy, perhaps trying a little too hard on that one. And that didn't confirm. There's no mix-up there either, so Too Easy just got a little overzealous, thought he had it when he didn't, and Henny capitalizing here. I mean, it's deep in the brackets. Those kind of mistakes will cost you big.
Also, I've learned recently, too, you can combo into the reptile slide crushing blow. Also, so like, the reptile slide can use for 50 and crushing blow. So many different things.
Yeah, it's got a lot of utility. It's a bit on the slower side, especially compared to other slides in the game, like Sub-Zero's, but still a really decent move.
More damage. Instantly crushing blow is not going to have it, but the chip damage is going to be immense. Giving Too Easy the crushing blow, giving him the fatal blow. Getting a little bit of health back.
And now a fatal blow confirmed from Too Easy is all it'll take here. Although we could now say the same as Henny gets his fatal blow on deck, and Too Easy gets clipped. I don't know if he was trying to maybe input the smoke parry right there, but ends up getting hit before he could even get started. And that will be Henny tying things up here versus Too Easy, 1-1.
If you didn't see the last fan he got connected, the one before that tried to go for the smoke parry, but the Katana fan hit it in the startup before it could barely connect. So getting two fans in your face for trying to counter it was too easy.
How fast do you think the smoke parry was in MK9? Go ahead and guess. How quick startup do you think the smoke parry had in MK9? In this game, it's like 11 frames.
I've heard some stories about that. I don't know the exact frame. Isn't it like 1, 2?
Yeah, it's like a 1 frame fucking parry.
Frame?
It's so insane. It is ridiculous. And it just like in this game, it freezes you. There's no like trading or recovering before he blocks. You get frozen in the middle of whatever animation you're doing, and that stomp is coming for you. So 1 frame projectile parries. Simpler times. Simpler times.
All I'm saying, if you can bring back smoke parry, you can bring back striker.
No, you can't. Those are 2 completely different things.
I'm still wishing.
That's fair. That's fair. Put it on your Christmas list. Santa might bring you a fancy delivery. Some police brutality.
4+ frames. I'm thinking about Too Easy. He's not really afraid to contest the plus frames. We've seen him constantly be able to jump out of it, you know, poke out of it. He needs to really jail it more. Just tell him that you need to respect me or not.
Ooh, the cancel catches him with the low here. Swinging with those low pokes, not going to get any connection here. That string also has plus frames on it if it's blocked, and Henny jumps right into that Ermac lift. Gotta be careful. Oh, we just walked into that.
He wanted it in his face, and it didn't really matter.
Well, Henny went for the throw right after, and Too Easy ducked right underneath it. That is, I'll be honest, that's a common thing that you see from players. Their get-up attack connects, and the majority of players, when they get hit by a get-up attack, they were trying to do something, so then they just go ahead and, okay, I need to block, it's his turn, and that's when the throw comes out. So Too Easy definitely making that read that Henny was going to go for a throw there and just cleanly ducking underneath it. I also like the reservation where he didn't opt to use that uppercut crushing blow. He was close enough, didn't need to, and that is going to mean he still has that resource on the board.
Getting side cancel, perfect timing for Tweezy to be able to start that pressure, and again, just no connection afterwards. Trying for it, and the connection for Henny almost got the conversion dropped at the very end. One of the most ones you never see, so I don't expect him to really be able to do that.
Ooh, low poke is going to actually beat out Henny's attempt at pokes, and this should be death here, as Too Easy going to go ahead and claim game 3 here, and now the lead is in the hands of the Sorcerer.
I like so far what he's been throwing at us. Like, he's been able to get these tight connections, be able to use, like, he's been abusing Ermac lift, like, absolutely in neutral and combos, jump kicking into the Ermac lift. There's so many things that he's been using it for, even using this reptile slide. Parry, everything from this ration has been used.
Absolutely. I like that Too Easy seems to be really efficient with his use of Shang Tsung. He kind of has taken the time to explore all the different options available to the character, and much like we were talking about Blaze kind of tapping into all the strings and stuff, Too Easy is doing a little bit of the same thing here. He knows the different tools at his disposal, and he's willing to just dig through the whole box to take out whatever is necessary for the victory. Definitely not a basic Shang that we're looking at here.
I'm definitely impressed. I haven't seen Too Easy play in a good while. So far, damn, it's been impressive.
What is he saying? Read me the notes, court stenographer.
Those ones actually didn't pop up. I don't know why.
Oh, damn it. I see Too Easy talking shit. You guys might even be able to hear him on the stream, but I cannot. I have been commentating the game on mute for over a year now. I have no idea what's happening. If I can't hear the Jack's phone, neither can you. Game music is off.
I mean, it's really Henny with the same game plan. There's not really much you can change with the Highborn. It's literally just going every string into the fans. Then you make the opponent guess, but so far, he's been easily able to get out of every single situation. And let's say Henny at the very start of that, he's able to really space Too Easy out, able to really contest with the neutral play. But so far, Too Easy in the last couple games just been abusing and using the neutral play, which is so simple.
Nice use of the jump kick as well. That jump kick has been able to convert into that Ermac lift multiple times here, which has proven extremely beneficial for Too Easy. And it doesn't come out unblocked. It's not a risk, right? It's basically an OS. You don't cancel into it if it ends up being blocked. So that is going to be Too Easy claiming that first round, and now he is on set point here. One more round, and he'll be sending Henny out of the tournament. Yo, thanks for the follow, Arts. Glad you're having fun with us here in the Nightmare series, checking out what the Xbox boys got to offer.
The up two, there we go, but not finishing with the correct string, able to not give really Too Easy a chance to get up. And he's been abusing and using it. He got out of it, and now you're starting the corner. Not just spent the second part.
37. Oh, caught him on the roll as well. Where are you going? This corner is yours. Ooh, tried to get underneath, but that fatal blow. It's a big old mid, so Henny is going to go ahead and activate that panic button. LTR2 has been pressed, and that is going to be a clean 32% on the board. Just outside of fatal blow range now is Too Easy. The Ermac slide connects here for him, though.
Rain cancel. Oh no, the crushing blow spent. Not gonna be enough damage. Needs a little more chip damage. Just one more string into fans will do it.
Yep, that's exactly what he went for. Smart play there from Henny, knowing that the defensive meter was gone. Those Adenian Razors would finish the job.
Even with defensive meter, I might just out like.
Oh, yeah, I would have thought so as well. It's such a deadly tool. That this character, because of how ambiguous it is as well, like even if you block it, it's hard to find your turn afterward. Nice get up attack from Henny. Just gonna let those Adenian Razors riff as well to tear through that health bar that Too Easy's currently sitting on. Dude, look at this. He's dead.
Exactly. He just turned the whole tides around. As soon as that fatal blow came out, gave zero chance to Too Easy. And I like the pressure he's been starting. He's able to really let Too Easy get out of the front cluster. He's constantly letting him down poke out of it, jump out of it. But now he's been jailing it every single time, telling you have to respect me or you're going to die like you just did.
Very nicely done.
Henny running away with that game. Maybe now bring it to a game 5, the last game we're gonna have. And I would like to say in that matchup, the last game, it wasn't really able to be used what, like, you know, Shang Tsung he wanted to use. No smoke parry, not really reptile side we had. Ermac lift wasn't being really used for combos because he didn't get the connection he needed.
Android with the curse powers.
Oh.
Shang Tsung.
Yeah, I would not expect any kind of switch here from Henny. He is a lot of time spent with not only Katana, but Highborn specifically. I don't think I've really ever even seen him really play Fanfare or Fearless very often even. So I think it is as expected that he's going to continue. Oh wait, he can't switch. We're talking about Shang Tsung switching.
I was about to say, he won.
All right, well, whatever. Didn't think he would switch anyway. But Too Easy not switching, that actually is a little more interesting. with the smoke parry not coming out properly like he wants, we've seen him maybe get hit out of it. The smoke parry actually hasn't come up very often. I think it is not unsafe to assume that maybe Amplified Ice Ball would be a better answer to deal with some of this zoning that we see if he was to go to Sub-Zero, but not going to be the case here, as he's going to try to stick it out here with Kerry Tagawa so far. Kind of neck and neck between these two. Henny will be the first to fall under the 50% territory.
I'm not sure what he said exactly, but I've always saw his God pop up on my screen. That's what Chuizi's saying right now. He's trying to get the God to work for him.
Good blocks on the overhead. Not committing to anything further there was too easy, though. I think you can actually visually see your opponent stand up as well when you go for it. Fireballs away. Block those. The slow startup time of the smoke parry. Not enough, and the fatal blow. I don't know how long or how much range he thinks that has, but Henny was well out of the range of that one. So that's going to put Henny on set point here. Also want to give a thanks to Monkey Eat for the follow. Glad you're having fun with us here tonight.
Easy range hits, but not gonna on the bar from your combo. Just instead, going to be able to switch sides with the jump kick. And he's running back though. But the crushing blow, so not going to really be able to use that. Just continuous damage. Chuizi just not blocking at all.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, she can go for throws if she catches you blocking too hard, so some players will kind of try to make the hard read that, okay, here comes the throw finally, and if it's not a throw, it's just another 20% off your health bar into the same scenario here. Although too easy, looking really solid. He could go for a chip out even, as the defensive meter was already spent, but the low poke is going to finish it, and we've got a final round here in Game 5. Somebody is going to be unhappy after this. Their chances at being in the money, gone. Their chances at winning the money for defeating Koizi, also gone. This is huge.
With full string, but he wasn't able to stand up enough to really get that touch. Instead, just more pressure. Side cancels, we have not seen really many side cancels from Henny. He's not going to be using trying to really just go straight for the face. He's going to push him away for some more skulls and maybe a smoke parry.
Alright, a little back and forth. Henny gets caught by that jump kick, though. One of the problems with those katana strings is that it is one of those strings you have to over-commit to, right? The third hit doesn't come out unless, or the third hit will always come out. You can't just do the second one there. So the over-commitment allows too easy to get that punish. Or counter, I don't know what it said. Ooh, caught him!
50-50. Of the reptile side, now really coming around just the threat of smoke. He's saying, Henny, if you want to throw projectiles at me, I have the chance to parry you, but now Henny's in. Now he's in. Oh no, the use of the fatal blow not gonna work for Henny, but it wasn't able to spend the bar. Chuizi did not make the bar in time, so he wasn't able to complete the round. Now giving Henny a second chance at life, where the skulls will deplete his health, eat his face away, and give Too Easy the win at the end.
How is this cord not keeping my controller alive? Man, I was fucking producing a tournament the other day, and it fell, and I think it fucked up this cable.
Dude, that's the same exact situation happened to me. Same exact one, it broke my cord.
Yeah, this fucking cord is being wonky as fuck now. I'm annoyed. I'm immediately annoyed. I thought that I was gonna go the whole night without being annoyed, but here we are. Fucking do your job.
It doesn't like to do it.
No, it is being belligerent at this point. Because I have to fucking pick this thing up to fucking type names and shit, so.
But Henny, you gotta leave the lobby. Both of you actually. Walk on out of here.
Alright, well, let's just give it real bad reason, I guess. Alright, so that means that Henny is going to go home. Too Easy is going to also be able to take a quick breather here, as we're going to move over to winners finals in a moment.
I don't know what they're both doing still here. They're just laying here enjoying themselves.
They were talking shit, man. Too Easy had some words to exchange.
I think Too Easy's talking to his brother or something. Like, he's been saying some weird words to really be talking to Henny.
Did Too Easy win that? I was so distracted. I think he did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fucking controller
I mean, you just said Henny was sent home.
Dude, my brain jettisons information almost immediately. Oh, whoops, I just did the wrong one. Zombie, can you reset that? I fucked up. I saw Too Easy's name and I just pushed buttons. Alright, so that being said, we're going to go ahead and pull in our next matchup here, which is going to be the winners finals here. We've got Blue Link versus King Gambler coming up in a moment. Speaking of Gambler, Mama Gambler coming through with the follow. Thank you so much. Glad you're having fun here. Out here supporting her son as well, which is, I think, is super cool. You know, I come from an era where esports like wasn't a thing, so parents that are willing to support their kids in like these kind of passions that aren't like, hey man, you better put that controller down and go get a real job, I think that's really cool. So shout outs to Mama Gambler being so cool and supportive of her son.